One asteroid changed Earth's history forever. The end of the dinosaurs marked the beginning of a new world. Without that impact, humans might never have existed. Today, we begin a journey that takes us back to the very beginning of time. So far back that Earth did not exist. The sun did not exist. The moon did not exist. Not even our galaxy existed. There was only endless darkness. But that darkness would not last forever. About 13.8 billion years ago, an event occurred that changed the history of the entire universe. Scientists call this event the Big Bang. The Big Bang was not an explosion inside space. Space, time, energy, and matter were born in that moment. In a tiny fraction of a second, the universe expanded at an unimaginable speed. The temperature was billions of degrees. It was so hot that even atoms could not survive. As the universe cooled, the first particles appeared. Protons, neutrons, electrons. Hundreds of thousands of years later, the first hydrogen and helium atoms were created. For the first time, light could travel freely through the universe.
Today, scientists can still detect the faint echo of that ancient light.
This is the cosmic microwave background. Giant clouds of gas collapsed under gravity, giving birth to the first stars. Inside them, nuclear fusion began. Carbon, oxygen, iron.
Then came a terrifying explosion, a supernova.
The ingredients of life were scattered across the cosmos. Every atom in our bodies was forged inside ancient stars. About 13 billion years ago, our galaxy was born, the Milky Way. About 4.6 billion years ago, a giant cloud of gas and dust began to collapse. Dust and rocks collided, slowly building the planets. Earth was born about 4.54 billion years ago.
It was a world of lava, volcanoes, and endless asteroid impacts.
Then a Mars-sized world called Theia slammed into Earth. From the debris of that collision, the Moon was born. The Moon we see tonight is the memory of a cosmic catastrophe. The fiery world would one day become the blue planet. Oceans would form, and deep within those oceans, the story of life would begin.
Previously, we witnessed the birth of Earth, a world forged in fire and born from cosmic chaos.
We saw how dust, gas, and violent cosmic collisions gave birth to our planet. It was a burning world of fire.
Molten rock covered everything.
Fire. Smoke. Smoke. And endless destruction. Yet the beginning of life was hidden within this hellish world. Around 4.5 billion years ago, Earth's surface remained completely molten. Immense oceans of lava covered the planet.
The sky was hidden beneath black volcanic smoke.
Sunlight barely reached the surface. Asteroids and comets bombarded Earth continuously.
Before one impact ended, another had already begun.
Scientists call this era the Hadean Eon.
Its name means the Age of Hell.
It truly was one of the most terrifying chapters in Earth's history. The atmosphere we breathe today did not yet exist.
Instead, the young Earth was wrapped in poisonous gases.
For nearly 2 billion years, life existed on Earth. But it remained incredibly simple.
There were no fish.
There were no dinosaurs. There were no birds. There were not even any plants. the oceans belonged entirely to microscopic life. But evolution never stops.
Tiny changes accumulated over millions of years.
Eventually, those changes transformed the history of life forever.
The first living cells were remarkably simple.
They had no nucleus inside their cells. Around 2 billion years ago, something extraordinary happened. Some cells began living together. One cell began living inside another. Together, they formed a powerful partnership. This was the birth of the eukaryotic cell. These cells contained a nucleus and specialized structures. Today, every plant, animal, and human is built from these cells. Time continued to pass.
Some cells began working together as one. For most of Earth's history, life was confined to the oceans.
The ocean was the safest place to survive.
The ocean provided every source of food.
It was the only home life had ever known.
But evolution never stands still. Over millions of years, life faced its greatest challenge yet. That challenge was the land. Around 450 million years ago, Earth's continents were almost completely empty. There were no forests. No grass. No animals. Only rocks, sand, and endless empty land.
It is difficult to imagine such a world today.
But soon, this silent world would belong to life. Some marine algae gradually adapted to life along the shoreline.
They endured intense sunlight. Dry air. And the constant lack of water. Many species failed, but a few survived. Earth has witnessed several mass extinctions throughout its history. The extinction of the dinosaurs is the most famous. But it was not the deadliest. Long before the dinosaurs, Earth faced a catastrophe unlike anything before. A catastrophe that nearly erased life itself. Scientists call this event the Great Dying. The greatest mass extinction in Earth's history. Around 300 million years ago, Earth's continents joined together. This supercontinent was called Pangaea. One enormous ocean surrounded the land. Earth looked nothing like it does today. Africa, Asia, Europe, and the Americas were all connected.
The interior became hot and extremely dry.
Rain became increasingly rare. Deserts expanded across the continent. Then, about 252 million years ago, a terrifying event began.
Deep beneath what is now Siberia,
Molten rock began pouring onto Earth's surface.
Around 230 million years ago, the first dinosaurs appeared on Earth. They were small. They were small.
Fast.
Simple. Simple. No one could have imagined they would one day rule the Earth. But evolution often begins with the smallest steps. and so it did for the dinosaurs. After the mass extinction at the end of the Triassic, the world slowly begins recovering. Their greatest rivals disappeared. Nature had prepared the stage for new rulers. Dinosaurs slowly expanded into every environment.
Deserts.
Forests. River valleys. River valleys. Mountain ranges.
Their ability to adapt was extraordinary.
Around 200 million years ago, the Jurassic period began. The climate was warm and stable. Vast forests covered much of the planet. "66 million years ago, Earth was full of life. Gigantic herbivorous dinosaurs roamed dense forests.
A Tyrannosaurus rex searched for prey along a river.
Pterosaurs soared across the sky. Giant marine reptiles hunted beneath the waves. Everything seemed perfectly normal. No one knew their world had only hours left. Far beyond Earth, a massive asteroid raced through space. It measured nearly 12 kilometers across.
It was traveling nearly 20 kilometers every second.
Nothing on Earth could see it. Nothing could escape it.
The final morning began like any other.
The sun rose.
Animals searched for food.
Predators hunted. Above them, extinction was already on its way. Far out in space, a giant asteroid raced toward Earth. Over 10 kilometers wide and traveling at nearly 20 kilometers per second. Nothing on Earth could see it coming or escape its fate. It began like any ordinary morning.
Then, in a single moment, a massive asteroid struck the Yukon Peninsula. The impact released energy equal to billions of nuclear bombs, creating the enormous Chicxulub crater. The impact shook the entire planet. Massive earthquakes rippled across Earth, collapsing mountains and splitting the ground apart. Even forests thousands of kilometers away trembled.
Billions of tons of molten rock were blasted into space. As the burning debris fell back to Earth, the sky turned into a storm of fire, igniting forests across the planet.
The impact triggered one of the largest tsunamis in Earth's history. Towering waves swept across the oceans, destroying coastlines and wiping out entire coastal ecosystems. Then came an even darker chapter, and sulfur filled the aching sunlight. Earth slowly plunged into darkness, where day and night became almost indistinguishable.
Without sunlight, photosynthesis stopped. Plants died, herbivores starved, and predators soon followed. One by one, the food chain collapsed. With food gone, even the mightiest dinosaurs could no longer survive. One by one, species vanished. Tyrannosaurus rex and Edmontosaurus.
But not everything died. Small mammals, reptiles, amphibians, and birds survived. In fact, modern birds are the only living descendants of the dinosaurs.
For years, Earth became a silent wasteland. Sunlight faded, temperatures dropped, forest vanished, and food became scarce. Nearly 75% of all species went extinct. These small survivors would evolve in remarkable ways. Some climbed trees, some returned to the sea.
Some ran across the land, some returned to the sea, some took to the skies, and one distant branch would eventually give rise to humans.
One asteroid changed Earth's history forever. The end of the dinosaurs marked the beginning of a new world.
Without that impact, humans might never have existed. Next episode, the rise of mammals, the Ice Age, and the first human ancestors.